Beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved. Welcome to the prayer watch, the global prayer watch. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Drop your flag into the comments if you like. Welcome to the early morning watch. This is the early morning watch. As we command the day, we're going to recite Devarim or Deuteronomy 6. This is the commandment, the statutes, and the ordinances that Adonai, your God, commanded to teach you, to perform in the land into which you are about to pass to possess it, in order that you fear Adonai, your God, to keep all of Adonai's statutes and commandments that are commanded to you, your son and your son's son, all the days of your life, and in order that your days may be lengthened. And you shall therefore hearken O Israel, and be sure to perform so that it will be good for you, and so that you may increase exceedingly, just as Adonai, the God of your fathers, spoke to you, a land flowing with milk and honey. Hear, Israel, Adonai, the Lord is one, and you shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, and with all of your soul, and with all of your means. And these words which I command you this day shall be upon your heart, and you shall teach them to your children, and speak of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk on the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be your ornaments between your eyes. And you shall inscribe them upon the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. And it will be, when Adonai your God brings you to the land Adonai swore to your fathers, to Avram, to Yitzhak, and to Yaakov, to give you great and good cities that you did not build, and houses full of all good things that you did not fill, and hewn cisterns that you did not hew, vineyards and olive trees that you did not plant, and you will eat and be satisfied. Beware lest you forget Adonai, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall fear Adonai your God, worship Adonai, and swear by Adonai's name. Do not go after other gods or the gods of the peoples who are around you. For the Lord your God, Adonai, is a zealous God among you, lest the wrath of Adonai your God be kindled against you, and destroy you off the face of the earth. You shall not try Adonai your God, as you tried Adonai in Massa. Diligently keep the commandments of Adonai your God, and Adonai's testimonies and Adonai's statutes, which Adonai has commanded you, and you shall do what is proper and good in the sight. And you shall do what is good and proper. And you shall do what is proper and good in the eyes of Adonai, in order that it may be well with you, and that you may come and possess the good land, which Adonai swore to your forefathers, to drive out all your enemies from before you, as Adonai has spoken. If your son asks you in time to come, saying, what are the testimonies, the statutes, and the ordinances which Adonai our God has commanded you, you shall say to your son, we were slaves to Pharaoh in Egypt, and Adonai took us out of Egypt with a strong hand. And Adonai gave signs and wonders, great and terrible, upon Egypt, upon Pharaoh, and upon all his household, before your eyes, before our eyes. And he brought us out of there in order that Adonai might bring us and give us the land, which Adonai swore to our fathers. And Adonai commanded us to perform all these statutes, to fear Adonai our God, for our good all the days, to keep us alive as of this day. And it will be for our merit that we keep to observe all these commandments before Adonai our God, as Adonai has commanded us. Absolutely not. Shalom, beloved, beloved, shalom. As we come to pray for all the nations, we're praying for every single nation. We're declaring and decreeing over North America, South America, Europe, Australia, Antarctica, Asia, Africa. Yeshayahu 5:6. Our homes are to be houses of prayer for all nations, every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, to the four corners of the earth. We know that we have been given authority and dominion connected to the true power source, who is Adonai. Some of you may not know who Adonai is. Adonai is a Hebrew title for our Creator. There are many different names for our Creator, but our Creator is one, which is Ahad in the Hebrew Aramaic language. Every nation, every tribe, and every tongue is to bow before our Maker, our Creator, and to obey, and to turn from the ways which are wicked, to turn from the ways which are divisive and destructive and disastrous, the ways that lead to death. We're to turn from being unclean and unholy to Shuvah and turn the right way and be cleansed and purified and washed and refined. Who can come up to the holy mountain to approach the Holy One, the name above all names, the Most High? Those with clean hands and a pure heart, those who have not sworn deceitfully, those who are not hypocrites, those who have not wronged people, those who are clean and pure, those who are not thieves, those who do not kill, steal, or destroy. It is very important that each person understands the seriousness of this hour. This is not a time to play around. It's not a time to be hateful. It is a time to warn the spirit. It is a time to be humble. It is a time to desire to be cleansed and purified and washed and refined, because none of us wants to see the hand of El Gabor. None of us wants to see the hand of Adonai. None of us wants to see the hand of the name above all names, the Most High, against us. It will not go well. And our prayer points for this early morning watch are as follows: families, love, loyalty, longevity, legacy. The second one is vindication. The third one is uproot pride, bitterness, unforgiveness, gluttony, greed, hatred, jealousy. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and connect. Above all else, be sure that you acknowledge our Maker, our Creator, and have no idols, because idolatry is a very serious matter. Thank you for connecting to the Love Circus as we focus on love and prayer. Ahava in Hebrew for love, and prayer is tefillah. Love and prayer are deeply connected to one another. This is background music from the YouTube audio library. We're about to get into this prayer time. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, petitions, prayer petitions, send it to shifrahyochevedyisrael@gmail.com. We will pray with you and we will pray for you continuously. Be sure that you desire to obey our Creator. There is no other way. Money will not give you the answers and the solutions to conflict. Material things are temporary. They don't last forever. So desire what is eternal. Desire what is sacred. Turn away from the lust of the eyes, what is lustful. what attracts your senses, your 5 natural senses, and turn to what is spiritual. Cry out to Adonai, cry out to our Maker, our Creator, to sharpen and heighten your spiritual senses so that you will know the spiritual seasons and the times and not be led astray by the desires, the shiny object syndrome. We are going to pray for the families, every family in every nation, of every tribe and every tongue, to the 4 corners of the earth, over every region and territory. Abba, we come boldly before your holy throne of grace, and we thank you for giving us the priceless gift of love and the precious gift of life. We thank you for giving us light so we are able to see with our eyes, natural sight and spiritual sight. We thank you for giving us your perfect truth, for you are the only voice of truth. We cry out for all of the families in every nation, of every tribe and every tongue, that love will be their portion, not just love, loyalty, longevity, and legacy. That they go back to the original roots that you have established for us, the pure life, the garden life, so that we can live the abundant life, so that we can be free of what is not our portion, so we could be free of disease and division, divorce, discrimination, depression, discouragement, and the like, so that we can come together in unity and have oneness instead of being divided. A divided house will not stand. It will always fall down and it will crumble. We declare and we decree that every family, every individual, in every nation, in every tribe, and every tongue, North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica, that their portion is love, loyalty, longevity, and legacy. As we come together to build legacy for the nations and the generations to come, may we come with humility, being peaceful and joyful, with love overflowing in our hearts, and kindness and compassion for all people. All lives matter and our lives matter. May we spread your love and your kindness to the 4 corners of the earth. We declare and we decree Teshuvah, that Teshuvah will be on the hearts and minds of all people, to examine their hearts like a mirror, to look in the mirror and examine the hearts, and to change, to have divine transformations like the caterpillar to the butterfly. For people to be selfless and sacrificial in their love and generous. For people to look out for one another and help one another. Now we move from praying for families to praying for vindication. And then after vindication, we will go to uproot pride, bitterness, unforgiveness, gluttony, greed, hatred, jealousy, and the like, because we desire for all people to be who they were truly designed to be. For all people to be who they were truly designed to be. to be free. To love is to care and share. To love is to give and to forgive. Vindication. Let's go to vindication. Vindication is the act of clearing someone or something of blame, suspicion, or doubt, proving them right, justified, or innocent. It often represents the final validation of a belief, action, or person against previous accusations or skepticism. Common synonyms include justification, exoneration, acquittal, defense, and clearing. The concept of vindication being shown to be in the right or cleared of false accusation in relation to the Torah. The first law primarily focuses on Adonai as the ultimate judge who defends the righteous and upholds the integrity of Adonai's law. Here is a breakdown of the key themes regarding vindication within the context of Torah and closely related Hebrew scriptures. Number 1, vindicated by integrity and trust in Adonai. Tehillim 26, 1-2. The speaker asks for vindication based on walking in integrity and trusting in Adonai without wavering. Tehillim 7, 8-11. A plea for vindication where the righteous person relies on Adonai as a shield and judge to prove their innocence. Qualities of the vindicated: walking in integrity, maintaining a whole of blameless life, and not conspiring with the wicked. 2, vindication in the face of evildoers. Tehillim 37. A major psalm of vindication, advising not to envy evildoers as they will soon fade like grass, while those who trust in Adonai will inherit the land. Divine intervention. Adonai causes your vindication to shine forth like the light, and justice of your case like the noonday sun. Tehillim 37, 6. Reversal of fortune. While the wicked may scheme against the righteous, Adonai will not abandon the righteous to their power. Number 3, vindication through Torah obedience. Tehillim 119, 142. The Torah is described as truth and righteousness, implying that adherence to it is the path to being vindicated by Adonai. Heart-centered law. The righteous have the Torah of their God, Adonai, in their heart. Tehillim 37, 31, which ensures their steps do not slip. Number 4, covenantal vindications in Yeshayahu, known as Isaiah. Yeshayahu 42:40. Yeshayahu 42:21. Adonai is pleased for the sake of Adonai's righteousness to magnify the law of Torah and make it honorable. Yeshayahu 53. The suffering servant is ultimately vindicated by Adonai, a pattern applied to the righteous sufferer, and in some interpretations, the Messiah. Yeshayahu 62:2. A promise that Adonai will make Zion's vindication shine out like the dawn. Number 5, a summary. Vindication in the Hebrew Bible is not just about personal clearing of one's name. It is about the vindication of Adonai's ways Adonai's law and Adonai's faithfulness to those who adhere to the covenant. It is a firm hope that Adonai will bring justice and truth to light. And each and every person is to keep the covenant. It's very important to keep the covenant. To keep the covenant our Creator made with our ancestors, our forefathers and foremothers. Because the two are one, so it was for all of them. It wasn't just for the fathers. The mothers are always included. They give birth to the babies. They have a very significant and important role as matriarchs, as the mothers. We come together to declare and decree to uproot pride, bitterness, unforgiveness, gluttony, greed, hatred, jealousy, and the like. We declare and we decree that we acknowledge that pride, bitterness, unforgiveness, gluttony, greed, hatred, and jealousy, and the like are not our portion, and it does not please our Maker, our Creator. So we come together and we declare and we decree that pride, bitterness, unforgiveness, gluttony, greed, hatred, and jealousy, and the like are uprooted. That all of these bitter roots will be uprooted from us in our mind, body, soul, and spirit, and beyond. That we will be completely cleansed and purified and washed of pride, bitterness, unforgiveness, gluttony, greed, hatred, jealousy, and the like, without any residue or trace of it within us. May we be free. May all of the chains be broken. We declare and we decree that pride is uprooted. We declare and we decree that bitterness is uprooted. We declare and we decree that unforgiveness is uprooted. We declare and we decree that gluttony is uprooted. We declare and we decree that greed is uprooted. We declare and we decree that hatred is uprooted. We declare and we decree that jealousy is uprooted. And we come out of agreement with all that is idolatry and adultery. We do not desire to be unclean and unholy. We desire to be clean, holy, pure, righteous, blameless. We desire to be washed and refined. For the fire that our Maker, our Creator has for us is not destructive, but it will purify us. It will refine us. It will make us clean. And each and every one of us needs to be cleansed and purified and washed and refined. Abba, we thank you for blessing us in every nation of every tribe and every tongue. And we declare and we decree the victory in the land of the living in North America, South America, Europe, Australia, Africa, Asia, Antarctica. We thank you for going before us and making the crookedest a path straight. We thank you for being our protector, our provider, our counselor, our healer, and everything else that we need pertaining to this life. May we submit and surrender to you and you alone completely and bow before you and only you alone, and allow you to do what only you can do in our lives, to give us the divine transformation that we come and acknowledge we need to change, so we can go from that caterpillar to that butterfly and be completely beautiful and blameless in all of our ways. It is possible to be perfect because nothing is impossible with you. May we desire to be perfected and refined so that you can use us as clean vessels. So you can use us as your ambassadors, your hands, your feet, your eyes, your ears, and more importantly than anything else, to be your voice in the land. speaking forth your truth and your love and everything that you have for us to speak and to do. We thank you. We give you all the glory, honor, and the praise. We look forward to every blessing, every miracle, every fulfilled promise, every sweet surprise, and so much more. We thank you for in advance for multiplication, acceleration, blessings, miracles, all that is supernatural, miracles, signs, and wonders. And we thank you. Give us a new heart to love your way. May we be people after your own heart. May we please you in all that we do. May we become love because you are perfect, pure love. May we have that divine love inside of us to love above all else and not to follow in the ways that are not right in your sight. May we bless and love our enemies so that they can become our friends. Everything we do, may it be anchored and rooted in pure, perfect love. May we not speak words that are harsh and unkind to any person, even those persons who have wronged us and betrayed us. May we become love and be love in every sense of the word. And we thank you that you give us love. We thank you that your love is in us and ever before us. May we dream. May we sleep. May we constantly think love, because love is in the air, love is in the atmosphere, and we thank you. Cleanse us and purify us. Take us through a time of teshuvah. May we not go through empty fasting and empty praying that leads to nothing. May we desire to follow your divine instructions above any person in this land. May we always put you first above everyone else and everything else. Thank you so much for loving us. Your love is unconditional, unfailing. Your love is so immeasurable and so sweet. Thank you for pouring your love into our hearts and giving us new hearts and new minds so we can be new. Thank you for giving us new ideas. Thank you for repairing our bodies that need to be repaired. Thank you for forgiving us for not doing what was right and not following the right instructions that led us to the wrong ways, that took us down the wrong path. Make us new, whole, and complete, lacking in nothing. May we be the ones to bless many nations and generations. May Adonai bless you and keep you. May Adonai give you glory. May Adonai shine upon you favor, grace and mercy and kindness and compassion, and give you shalom and sweet sleep all the days of your life. May you have joy, the oil of joy, the garment of praise, to walk in the beauty of holiness. May you spread that love that's been given to you and become love to everyone that you meet and to everyone who crosses your path. Beloved, have a wonderful day. Go forth and command your day, command your week. Never let a moment pass you by where you don't take the opportunity to express gratitude to our Maker, our Creator, and to command your day and command your night as you go forth. Shalom Aleichem, shalom, and have a blessed day. Thank you so much for joining into the Global Prayer Watch. We are blessed to be a blessing, and may you be blessed beyond measure. Know that you are loved by our Maker, our Creator, and that there's nothing you could ever do to stop our Creator from loving you. So may all of the guilt and the shame and the self-condemnation, criticism, and everything else that is not your portion be washed away from you completely. And may you see yourself the way our Creator, our Maker sees you, as a masterpiece. Shalom, beloved, and have a blessed day. Go forth and be victorious. Shalom.